But let's take a look into the standings here, as we see Loudis and Dionysos leading with 67 and 63 points respectively. And then there's Tymourz behind Tymourz. Dude, I always want to say try instead of tie. Tymourz on 3rd position. And Snatix on P4. So with 45 points, it's not looking very well for him. But at least we're going to see the last part of this tournament. Or of this semifinal. Bonk Snatix with a mistake. So this is the longest map. Maudit. Yeah, thanks, man. Cheers. Good tournament, I have to say. It goes very quick without any issues. Just too bad that we didn't see 16 players on that first round. But hey, that's how it is, right? So Loudis avoiding the ramp. We're gonna see the lines that are taken from the players now, because the warm-up has ended and we're gonna go with the live round now. 3 live rounds on this map on Maudit. And Snatix is currently in 3rd position. Loudis and Dionysos, however, the leaders of the race, or of the point system, of the points, let's say like that, are currently dominating this round here in 1st and 2nd. Snatix also not with a good approach. Tymourz is so far behind, and Snatix also with a mistake here, so he will drop down to P4 with that. And the Dionysos and Loudis will just extend their lead. As you can see here, now the ending will of course be the decider. Loudis with a little bit more speed by the looks of it, but it is not enough to overtake Dionysos, because he has oversteered there on that inside dirt section there. So Loudis is currently not making it, but has more speed here, and you can see it almost. He actually overtook him there. So the drift is actually better, and Loudis is sniping that 1st position there away from Dionysos. 7,000 of a second. No, 9,000, pardon me. 9,000 of a second. So, wow, Loudis with a snipe there of the century, taking home that 1st position. Into the next round we go, though. It's Tymourz now. One service saying on this one. And currently not with the best line there. So he is losing a lot of ground. The other people all have made a mistake. Snatix and also Loudis is now alone here in last, because Dionysos has also made that mistake. He is 4 seconds behind. So Loudis has nothing to lose here. He can save a little bit, but actually makes a mistake, gets the penalty, and Tymourz is overtaking him. So nice caster's curse there from Lucker's Turbo. Tymourz not bugging on the ramp and taking home that 10 points are here. Loudis still getting 2nd though, so still some points for him, going up to 84 points. And then we have Snatix on P3 and Dionysos just behind that on 4th position, but both with not good times. So things like that can happen, of course, but hey, now you have to really push it. But Tymourz is actually pushing it here. Dionysos is getting attacked here dangerously by Tymourz. And now it's a tie for 2nd position. LJ. So currently, I mean, nothing has been decided here for 2nd thus far, and also for 1st. Loudis can, with one bad round, and currently has not a good round, Tymourz and Dionysos can come a considerable amount closer, because Loudis is currently in last position. So let's go ahead and follow him as he gets again a good amount of speed here. You can see he caught up again, like 0.15 of a second. Also in this 3rd section, Loudis, what are you doing with your opponents from 4th to 1st in one dirt section? And he goes for that no jump again, but now makes a mistake, and Loudis drops down again from 1st to last. So what a roller coaster! What a roller coaster here for Loudis. Man. That is not good for him, but hey, good for his opponents, because Dionysos comes closer and Tymourz as well. And now we have 3 people in the 80 points, or in the 80 points barrier, let's say like that. And also Nexty, thanks so much for the follow, man. Thank you, man. So this is the last map out of the rotation. And with that, we don't have a warm-up before the first map again. All right. So who will be the opponents of Marius and Elcon? It can be Loudis. It can also be Dionysos and Tymourz, but Snatix could make a comeback. I have no idea how good he is on this map, but we're gonna find out very soon as the one will end now. So 15 seconds of finish timeout if you finish the warm-up, and good luck to the players who have warmed up. And let's take a look who's taking the first 10-pointer and comes a considerable amount closer here to finest mode. Snatix is still like 22 points short, but if he takes 2 victories here in a row, or like 2 victories and then a second place, he can deny so many points towards the players. And currently it's looking good for Snatix that he's just taking that into consideration, because Tymourz had to release there and he cannot pass that speed check. So Tymourz not with more than 5 or 4 points in this round. And also Loudis with a good sector here, as Snatix is taking it very conservatively, but still finds himself in second position. So still a good amount of points for Snatix DM here in this one. And Loudis is taking it here. Snatix in second. And then we see Dionysos on last, and Tymourz still getting 5 points. So 98 points for Loudis, which is, I mean, he could have gotten himself finest mode already, but I mean, point losses are inevitable, or will inevitably happen, and that's why it's fine, right? It's absolutely fine for him. Yep. So Loudis is about, I mean, he only needs to finish, but he can deny points to the others, which is of course also very important to take into consideration, that Dionysos and Tymourz are both at 88 and 86 points, and every player overtakes Loudis here. So Loudis is making a no slide there. Didn't really nail the neo slide, and also makes a fail at the ending, so he should save it maybe now to yeah, calm down a little bit, and he will do so indeed. Loudis finishes, but only on the last, not denying any points, and Dionysos now up to 98 points and Tymourz up to 91. So it's pretty close there between the players. And yeah, I mean, if Loudis doesn't win now and it is Tymourz winning, we have a triple final situation. And then there's also Snatix, who can deny all of them. So that's an absolutely crazy semi-final thus far. I mean, concerning comebacks and stuff. But hey, let's take a look here onto Loudis, who has his first finals attempt and can maybe use that, but makes a mistake there. You got to be joking me. And now Tymourz is actually leading the round here. Tymourz is leading the round, and we could have a triple final situation. However, Snatix wants to say something against that. Snatix is actually denying Tymourz the finalist mode. Oh my god, man. Snatix now up to 83 points. Nice comeback here. And what a back and forth between all the players. Loudis getting denied though. And Snatix up to 83 points. We have 2 finalists and the next map coming up. And it's the first map. And I really like the first map. But ending it on the first map. Ooh. Not sure if this is suiting the one or another player very well. I have no idea. Because this map, this ending on the D color is certainly very hard. So double finalist, short warm-up, and then we're gonna go live. Good luck to the players. Maybe Snatix is good here. I have no idea. Because Snatix definitely has to deny, as well as Tymourz. He will definitely get himself up into the finest mode, but he needs to deny Dionysos and Loudis the finest or the winning position here. And so far he's risking it and he's pushing it. And Tymourz is leading the round. But Dionysos with more speed. Let's take a look. Where is Snatix? The ending will of course decide it. Dionysos with an inside line. Tymourz with more speed. Coming into that ending, into the last part of the track. It is Snatix doing it very well. Tymourz with a good approach. And Tymourz will deny them. Oh my god. Tymourz denying. And now we have a triple final situation, man. Yeah, it can happen. Killer Wolf. It can happen. There can be a triple final situation here. This can definitely happen. And now it is Snatix who has to deny them. Snatix has to win at least one round in order to get himself a finals mode attempt. And currently it's looking not that bad for him here. Goes for a good start, but slides a little bit too much. And Tymourz is leading. Can Tymourz use his first finals attempt and deny Loudis and Dionysos the entry into the final? Oh my god, that is so close to call here. Snatix not with the best speed. Maybe he can get a good ending. Who's gonna make it though? Who's gonna make the ending? And it's Tymourz with a bad line. Actually, it's very good. And it's Dionysos taking it. What was that ending? Dionysos is through. And this was so close between all of the players here. 400ths of a second between first and second. And this is Tymourz and Loudis getting denied. And Dionysos is in the grand final. Congratulations to him. He's accompanying Marius and Elkov. This could be already the last round. Snatix has to deny both Loudis and Tymourz. Snatix with a good line though, but too far outside. Had to drift there a little bit too much. So he is actually not having a lot of speed here to say, or to into that ending section. And currently it is looking like Tymourz with a better approach. They go so far down. Loudis is making it. No, it is time. What was that ending? Loudis 100ths of a second out of Tymourz. Tymourz won't sleep well this night. Oh my god, what an ending. This ending is absolutely crazy. And Dionysos and Loudis are through. Tymourz and Snatix are out. Commiseration towards them. And yeah, we have a grand final that is coming up in 20 minutes. So very cool to see that. And crazy ending here of the semifinal too. Crazy ending.